An assassination's long shadow. Today, millions of people on another continent are remembering the 50th anniversary of an event few Americans remember. The assassination or killing of Patrice Lumumba. Lumumba was the first democratically chosen leader of the large African country now known as the Democratic Republic of Congo. The Congo, because of its many resources, had been a colony of Belgium. For a long time, Belgium didn't want the Congo to be independent. After fighting with Congolese natives who wanted to be independent, the Belgians gave in 1960. In June of 1960, King Baudouin of Belgium arrived to give the Congo its freedom. "It's now up to you, gentlemen," he arrogantly told Congolese leaders, "to show that you're worthy of our confidence." After Congo got their freedom, the Belgians, other Europeans, and Americans thought they would keep making money from Congo's factories, plantations, and mines. These were the areas that produced diamonds, gold, uranium, copper, and more. But they had not planned on Lumumba and his strong leadership. A dramatic, angry speech Lumumba gave in reply to King Baudouin brought Congolese leaders to their feet cheering. This made the king surprised and upset, and caught the world's attention. Lumumba spoke of the violence and humiliations of colonialism. He spoke of the theft of African land and the way French colonists talked to Africans the same way adults talk to children. Political independence was not enough, he said. Africans had to also benefit from the great wealth in their soil. With no experience of self-rule and no money, Lumumba's huge country was soon in turmoil. When the United States wouldn't help him, Lumumba asked the Soviet Union to help. Thousands of Belgian officials who stayed in the Congo did their best to sabotage, or mess up, things. Their code word for Lumumba in military radio transmissions was Satan. Shortly after Lumumba became prime minister, the CIA ordered his assassination and sent an undercover agent with poison. The poisoners could not get close enough to Lumumba to do the job, so instead, the United States and Belgium secretly sent cash and help to Lumumba's enemies so they could arrest and assassinate Lumumba. On January 17, 1961, after being beaten and tortured, Lumumba was shot. Patrice Lumumba had only a few short months in office, and we have no way of knowing what would have happened had he lived. Would he have stuck to his goals or abandoned them for wealth and power? Achieving his goals would have been nearly impossible. The Western governments and corporations against him were too powerful. His new country had fewer than 30 college graduates, and only 3 of 5,000 upper-level government jobs were filled by Congolese. 50 years later, we should look back on the death of Lumumba with shame, because we helped the men who arrested and killed him. The Congolese politicians who planned Lumumba's murder checked all their major moves with their Belgian and American backers. Still more terrible was what happened next. 4 years later, one of the people who captured Lumumba, an army officer named Joseph Mobutu, took control and began a horrible 32-year dictatorship. He did this with American support. Mobutu was given more than $1 billion in American help and was enthusiastically welcomed to the White House by several presidents. This valued friend of America made his country poor, built a fortune estimated at $4 billion for himself, traveled the world by rented plane, and bought himself several houses in Europe, and multiple palaces, and a yacht at home. He did nothing for public services, and the roads and railways were taken over by the rainforest. In 1997, when he was overthrown and died, his country was ruined and has not yet recovered. Since that time, the deadly combination of natural resources and the terrible government of Mobutu has caused a long, multi-sided war that has killed huge numbers of Congolese or forced them from their homes. We will never know the full death toll of the current war, but many believe it to be in the millions. Some of that blood is on our hands. America ordered the murder of people who America claimed were enemies to the Congolese, so they could give power to someone who would work with America. This led to the ongoing issues in the Congo.